So the tools that I'm going to use today are these three, and I like to have them at hand. Now, don't just put them on your pillow beside your client because they will probably roll off. So I have just a little blanket underneath my client that edges them in. Now we're just going to start by walking up the head area with our fingers. Now it's up to you. You'll see me using different fingers throughout, and sometimes you might think that an area you might want to use your third, and other areas you might want to use your second finger, and sometimes you might want to place one over the other. So once you do this course, you'll be able to figure out yourself which feels best for you over what part of the face. Now I might have speeded some of these movements up, but if you can try your best to keep your movements slow, this is meant to relax the client, but we also want to spend time on each reflex point. Now once I do my reflex points, I like to do just a gentle sweeping movement, a gentle massage, just like you would in your foot reflexology, so it's not just all points on the face. We want to give the client a nice experience as well as stimulating the reflex points. So firstly, we're going to cover the head area. Now the head area holds a lot of reflex points and a lot of tension, so we really want to make the most of this area. So if your client suffers with any headaches, insomnia, hormonal issues, there's lots of areas in the head to cover. Now we're going to go around the eye area, and we're just using fingers again, and we're gently pressing each point. The eye is a nice area to go over, so you can do this quite a few times. So once you've done some of your points, you might want to go back and just release that area. If you feel that the client is holding tension in the area. My lovely client here had an itchy nose. So just let him itch it and then get back to the relaxation. These things happen. So now we're just going to be doing the zones along the face, the sinus area, the lungs, and we're just going to work over the face. Now I like to do both together, so I do left and right face together. It's just relaxing this way, and you're covering both points at the same time. And again, you can go a lot slower than what I'm doing here. You want to think about how long your treatment's going to last. So if you're wanting your treatment to generally last about 45 minutes, and that's including the facial massage as well. So we're just going to run over the chin area. And then we're going to go right up the jawline. Once you feel you've covered enough areas and felt the skin, the tone, the texture, any feelings underneath your fingers, you can then go on to use whichever massage tool that you like to use. This one is my favourite little massage Reflexology wand. I just love this one. As soon as you start using this, guaranteed the client will say, oh my god, that's so relaxing. Unless, of course, they're asleep like my client is here. So again, we're just going to go over the points on the forehead, and we can do circular movements, or you can hold the points. What I tend to like to do is a little bit of stretching of the skin and then using this, but sometimes you can do both. So you can pop your hand down and just use the wand, or if you feel like you want to get into a certain area, you might want to just stretch the skin. It's whatever suits you and however you feel. Now we're gently going round the eyes, the kidney areas. This not only helps with the puffiness of the eye area, but obviously it always helps with the kidney area and adrenal glands, and it's a super relaxing one. Sometimes people might find the area a bit sore. It is a bony area, so any bony areas you must go over lighter. But again, whatever you do on one side, try do it on the other. And always try to have contact with the skin. So if you feel like you can't move it for whatever reason over to the other side of the face, then just make sure your hand's touching the face. We always want to have something like one hand touching and the other hand resting. Just keep connection with your client at all times. Okay, we're covering a large area here, and we're going to just work vertically across the face. And what I like to do is do the cheek area first, and then we're going to move to the other side, and we're going to do that cheek area, the lung area, the breast area, the chest area. We're going to do all that area first. You want to cover every organ, you want to cover the joints, and remember the difference between the right side and the left side. So on the right side of the face, we cover the gallbladder and the liver. On the left side of the face, we're covering the spleen. Now this area over here, we're going to go over the digestive area. A lot of people have trouble in this area, especially as we get older. And unfortunately, the more undesirable foods that we may eat, we may become a little bit either blocked up or the opposite, and this will help relax the digestive system. Now you can turn your Reflexology wand to the other side, which is a slightly bigger area, and it's a lovely cool area that we just use. We've gone over the points. Now we want to go back over and just relax the face and just drain anything over into the lymph areas, to the lymph nodes. I like to always finish reflexology with my hands. So you use the tools for maybe more intricate areas and just as a general relaxation. But I just like the feel of hands, the warmness, the tone, and it's just relaxing for the client. So you just want a nice short, you've already done your full facial massage. So at this point you can choose to do a little massage at the end. You can even apply some nice lotion at the end for the client. Or if you may have used some essential oils during your treatment, which is lovely as well. So we're just going to massage over the jaw area. This is an area that holds so much tension. Finishing with a gentle ear massage. Remember, we have a lot of reflex points over this area.